Welcome to our luxury channel, where we uncover the opulence, mystery, and fascinating stories behind the world's most elite and privileged figures. Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh. The British royal family is a symbol of power and prestige, celebrated for their extraordinary wealth and lifestyles steeped in grandeur. But amidst the pomp and pageantry, one royal flies under the radar: Prince Edward. The youngest child of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Edward's life is a tale of surprising twists and quiet determination. 1. The early life of Prince Edward. Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh. Born on March 10, 1964, at Buckingham Palace, Prince Edward was the youngest of 4 children. His early years were marked by the juxtaposition of immense privilege and strict discipline. Like his father, Prince Philip, Edward attended Gordonston School, known for its rigorous academic and physical training. While some describe the experience as grueling, it helped forge Edward's character, teaching him resilience and discipline, qualities that would serve him well later in life. 2. A prince at Cambridge. Breaking from royal tradition, Edward chose academia over military service, becoming the first of Queen Elizabeth's children to attend Jesus College, Cambridge, where he studied history. His time at Cambridge marked a significant departure from his father's and brother's paths, reflecting Edward's desire to carve his own identity within the royal framework. 3. The unusual career path. In a move that stunned royal watchers, Edward pursued a career in entertainment rather than joining the military full-time. Working for Andrew Lloyd Webber's Really Useful Group, Edward explored the world of theatre production, signaling his early attempts to step outside the confines of royal tradition. While some admired his willingness to follow his passion, others criticized it as unbecoming of a prince. 4. The controversial TV venture. Edward's foray into television with Ardent Productions was perhaps the most controversial chapter of his career. Founded in 1993, the company aimed to create documentaries, often with royal themes. However, financial struggles and criticism plagued the venture. The most infamous incident occurred when his production team attempted to film Prince William during his time at university, sparking outrage and accusations of media intrusion. The scandal tarnished Edward's reputation, and by 2002, Ardent Productions shut its doors. 5. A return to royal duties. After the collapse of Ardent Productions, Edward returned to full-time royal duties, quietly redefining his role within the monarchy. His work has ranged from youth development programs to arts patronages, reflecting his diverse interests and dedication to making a difference. 6. Marriage to Sophie Rhys-Jones. In 1999, Edward married Sophie Rhys-Jones, a former PR executive. Their union has been one of the most stable and scandal-free in royal history. Sophie's down-to-earth nature and strong work ethic have earned her comparisons to the late Queen Elizabeth II. Together, Edward and Sophie have crafted a modern image of royalty, balancing tradition with contemporary values. 7. The Duke of Edinburgh title. Following the passing of Prince Philip, Edward inherited the Duke of Edinburgh title in 2023, fulfilling a role long associated with his father. This moment cemented Edward's status as a key figure in the royal family, carrying forward Philip's legacy of youth empowerment through the Duke of Edinburgh's award. 8. The legacy of the Duke of Edinburgh's award. Taking over the Duke of Edinburgh's award program after Prince Philip's passing was no small feat. This internationally recognized initiative, founded in 1956, challenges young people to develop skills, fitness, and leadership through outdoor activities and community service. Prince Edward's passion for the program has kept it alive and thriving, expanding its reach to over 140 countries. Through his stewardship, Edward ensured that his father's vision would continue to inspire future generations. His hands-on involvement, from attending award ceremonies to supporting participants directly, demonstrates his unwavering dedication to youth empowerment. 9. The role of Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh. Behind every great royal is a partner who often works just as hard. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, has been an essential part of Edward's success as a royal. Known for her diplomatic charm and relentless work ethic, Sophie has become a beloved figure within the royal family and among the public. Her efforts in supporting charities related to vision care, women's rights, and mental health have complemented Edward's work, making him a powerful royal duo. Together, they represent a modern approach to monarchy, accessible, relatable, and focused on tangible impacts. 10. Parenting in the royal spotlight. Raising children in the royal family is no easy task, yet Edward and Sophie have managed to give their two children, Lady Louise Windsor and James, Earl of Wessex, a relatively normal upbringing. Lady Louise, in particular, has won public admiration for her modest demeanor and love of equestrian sports, much like her grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. Edward and Sophie have emphasized the importance of hard work, with both children expected to forge their own paths outside of traditional royal duties, in line with King Charles III's vision for a slimmed-down monarchy. 11. The evolution of Bagshot Park. Edward and Sophie's residence, Bagshot Park, is more than just a home. It is a symbol of their royal privilege and dedication to service. The sprawling estate, with its grand architecture and lush gardens, serves as a base for their family and official work. The property has been carefully maintained, blending its historical significance with modern functionality. Despite its grandeur, the couple has worked to make the estate a warm and welcoming space, hosting charity events and private family moments. 12. Edward's approach to royal engagements. Edward has carved a niche as one of the hardest working royals, attending hundreds of engagements yearly. From opening community centers to attending international events, his quiet but steady presence has made him a reliable representative of the crown. Unlike his more flamboyant siblings, Edward has avoided public scandals, allowing his work to speak for itself. His reputation as a diligent and approachable royal has earned him respect both within the UK and abroad. 13. Bridging the gap with modernity. His efforts to modernize the Duke of Edinburgh's award and engage with younger audiences through social media campaigns demonstrate his forward-thinking approach. 14. Edward's role in the arts. Edward's passion for the arts has remained a constant throughout his life. As the royal family's patron of various arts organizations, he has supported theatre productions, orchestras, and visual arts programs. His involvement goes beyond ceremonial duties. He actively participates in discussions about the role of arts in education and society. His early experience in theatre production has given him a unique perspective, allowing him to connect with creative communities meaningfully. 15. Building diplomatic bridges. Prince Edward's overseas visits go far beyond the ceremonial appearances often associated with royal tours. Each visit is an opportunity to reinforce Britain's influence on the global stage through diplomacy, collaboration, and dialogue. Edward's ability to approach complex international matters with poise and tact has earned him respect in political and diplomatic circles. He actively works to foster goodwill, strengthen alliances, and represent Britain's interests in trade, culture, and international relations. Whether attending high-stakes summits or engaging in bilateral discussions, Edward's understated yet deliberate approach ensures that Britain's relationships with other nations remain productive and forward-looking. 16. Strengthening cultural ties. Edward has dedicated much of his royal career to celebrating and preserving the cultural richness of the Commonwealth. He believes that the shared cultural heritage among nations is a unifying force that transcends borders. 17. The challenge of republican movements. As the debate over the monarchy's relevance grows in some Commonwealth nations, Edward often finds himself addressing sensitive topics during his visits. He emphasizes how the monarchy can serve as a unifying and symbolic institution while remaining adaptable to modern realities. His diplomatic approach in such situations showcases his ability to navigate challenging political climates with composure and empathy. 18. Youth empowerment across the Commonwealth. Edward's passion for youth empowerment is evident in his hands-on involvement with the Duke of Edinburgh's award. Across Commonwealth nations, he has met with young participants, attended ceremonies, and mentored aspiring leaders. His personal engagement in these programs underscores his belief in the transformative power of youth development. Edward sees the next generation as key to addressing global challenges, and he consistently advocates for equipping them with the skills, confidence, and opportunities needed to succeed. His work ensures that young people across the Commonwealth feel supported and inspired to contribute to their communities and beyond. 19. Environmental advocacy. In recent years, Edward has increasingly focused on environmental issues, recognizing the urgent need for collective action. He has collaborated with conservation organizations across the Commonwealth to address critical challenges, such as habitat destruction, biodiversity loss, and climate change. From supporting wildlife preservation projects to advocating for sustainable development practices, Edward uses his platform to amplify the importance of environmental stewardship. His initiatives often highlight the interconnectedness of environmental health, community well-being, and economic sustainability. By fostering partnerships and raising awareness, Edward aims to leave a lasting impact on the planet and inspire others to take responsibility for its care. 20. Economic and educational collaborations. Edward's commitment to fostering economic and educational ties between the UK and Commonwealth nations is central to his vision of a collaborative future. He has championed initiatives that encourage innovation, trade, and skill development across borders. Through scholarship programs, trade agreements, and the establishment of innovation hubs, Edward ensures that these partnerships benefit all parties involved. He often meets with students, entrepreneurs, and policymakers to understand their needs and facilitate opportunities for growth. By bridging economic and educational gaps, Edward plays a crucial role in ensuring that the Commonwealth remains a thriving network of nations working towards shared prosperity. 21. Lessons from Queen Elizabeth II. Prince Edward often credits his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, as the cornerstone of his understanding of duty and leadership. Her steadfast commitment to her role, even during challenging times, left an indelible mark on him. He admired her profound sense of responsibility and the grace with which she navigated decades of global and domestic shifts. 22. Prince Philip's legacy of tough love. Prince Philip's approach to parenting and mentoring was one of practicality, discipline, and instilling resilience. 23. The impact of a close-knit family. Despite the immense public scrutiny that comes with royal life, Edward treasures the strong bonds within his family. 24. Carrying forward a vision. His role is not merely to uphold traditions but to modernize and adapt them in a way that keeps them relevant to contemporary audiences. 25. A tribute to Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. Edward's ongoing dedication to causes close to his parents' hearts serves as a poignant tribute to their enduring legacies. His involvement in these initiatives is more than ceremonial. It reflects a genuine commitment to the ideals and principles his parents embodied. 26. Supporting mental health advocacy. Prince Edward has increasingly used his platform to support mental health awareness. Understanding the growing importance of this issue, he has worked to destigmatize mental illness through public engagements and partnerships with mental health charities. Edward has spoken about the need to build support systems for young people struggling with anxiety and depression, especially within the context of modern pressures like social media. His empathy and willingness to engage with mental health professionals have helped open dialogues that bridge the gap between mental well-being and the broader responsibilities of society. 27. Navigating a slimmed-down monarchy. With King Charles III's vision for a leaner, more focused royal family, Edward has embraced the opportunity to take on greater responsibilities. Despite the reduction in active working royals, Edward has doubled down on his commitment to ensuring that the monarchy remains effective and relevant. This streamlined approach means fewer but more meaningful engagements, emphasizing long-term impact over ceremonial appearances. By prioritizing quality over quantity, Edward is helping redefine what it means to serve in a modern constitutional monarchy. 28. Reaching across generations. Edward has consistently demonstrated a unique ability to connect with people of all ages. Whether engaging with children at community centers or sharing heartfelt conversations with the elderly at care homes, he adapts his tone and approach to meet the needs of those he encounters. This skill has made him a key figure in promoting unity and understanding across generational divides. 30. Promoting volunteerism. One of Edward's most passionate causes is the promotion of volunteerism. Through his work with numerous charities and organizations, he has consistently highlighted the importance of giving back to one's community. Edward frequently praises the efforts of volunteers during his public appearances, often taking the time to personally thank individuals for their contributions. His advocacy extends beyond speeches, as he participates in hands-on volunteer projects to inspire others to get involved. By showcasing the power of collective action, Edward encourages communities to come together for the greater good. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the extraordinary life of Prince Edward, Duke of Edinburgh. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of history's most